Parents, in our sorting our children's journey, we exploit moral sorting, raising kids with courage and integrity, and emotional sorting, helping them handle feelings with strength. If you missed those episodes, I highly recommend going back to watch them. Each one builds a stronger foundation for raising children who don't just survive the world, but shine in it. Today, we are taking it a step further with another essential topic: social sorting, the key ingredient for nurturing meaningful connections. Social sorting is all about empowering our children to flourish in their relationships. It guides them in building strong, healthy friendships, spotting toxic influences, and navigating the complexities of life with confidence and empathy, even when the world feels overwhelming with its noise and shifting values. After all, show me your friends, and I will show you your future. Picture this scenario. Your daughter comes home dejected. Concerned, you ask, "What's wrong?" She sighs and tells, "Everyone in my group laughed at me today for choosing not to make fun of another girl." In that moment, you offer gentle reassurance. You stood up for what's right, and that's something to be proud of. It's not always easy to stand alone, but remember, it's always worth it to choose kindness. This is perfect example of a social sorting moment, when doing something good comes at a cost, and we stand firm in our decision to show that it's worth the sacrifice. Be strong enough to stand on your own, wise enough to know when you need support, and courageous enough to ask for it. Here is a practical example: the birthday exclusion. Your child comes home feeling down because she was not invited for a classmate's party. This moment offers a golden opportunity to help her understand her true worth. Tell her being left out doesn't diminish who you are. You are still incredibly valuable and deeply loved. Remember, just because one door closes doesn't mean your worth changes. Rejection from people is not rejection from purpose. Equip your children with simple but powerful tools to evaluate the relationships in their lives. The friendship filter. Teach them to regularly ask themselves, the people in their lives: 1. Do they respect their values? 2. Do they feel at peace after time with them? 3. Are they helping them grow, or are they pulling them down? These questions empower children to reflect with self-awareness and courage. It's all about learning to sort their relationships, bringing out the best, preserving what's good, and being wise about the influence others have on them. Here's a fun and meaningful family activity. Challenge each person in your household to give one sincere compliment every day, but with a twist. The compliment must go to someone outside their own usual social circle. This simple habit builds empathy, boosts social confidence, and spreads kindness. It teaches children that their words carry power and that positive words can open hearts. As Mark Twain beautifully put it, kindness is the language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. Even small words of encouragement can tear down invisible walls and build stronger, more connected communities. Confronting group chat pressure. Now imagine this. Your teenage child shares a group chat with you, filled with hurtful gossip and insults about a classmate. She whispers, "I don't like it, but I don't want to be the odd one out." This is a moment that calls for both empathy and strength. First, acknowledge her feelings. It makes sense that you feel torn. You don't want to be mean, but you also want to fit in. Choosing not to participate is a powerful instance in itself. Then, gently offer perspective and guidance. Let her know that sometimes standing out is how we stand up for kindness, for courage, and for what's right. She doesn't have to join the gossip to be part of the group. She always has options, whether that means walking away from that chat, speaking up against negativity, or standing firm in her values. True influence often means having the courage to disengage from harmful situations rather than conforming to peer pressure. Social media awareness. Recognize that social sorting extends beyond face-to-face interactions. It also includes the digital content our children consume. Platforms like TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram significantly influence how our kids view themselves and their value. Help them develop critical media literacy skills by discussing how these platforms can distort self-image and introduce unrealistic standards. Empower them to identify positive versus negative influences online. Fostering a healthier relationship with their digital habits. Open conversations about their online experiences and feelings are essential as they navigate this complex world thoughtfully. Sort their social lives with empathy, courage, and conviction so they grow up knowing how to stand strong without standing alone. Subscribe so you don't miss the next episode in Sorting Our Children series. Intellectually and physically sorting your children, shaping how your children think and care for their body. Let's raise hearts that don't just shine but preserve.